Ronnie Coleman still whoops Samson Dauda's ass 2003 version to Samson's 2024 version. It's not even close. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord. And I wanted to chime in on this episode with Milos on the Cutler cast. And this was just them having a casual conversation. But lots of people have been comparing Samson to the king, 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. And I think it's just not warranted quite yet. Okay, guys, let's just slow down with this comparison to Ronnie Coleman. Okay, the only comparison is size comparison. Sure, Ronnie Coleman at his heaviest was 290, 295 to 2003 Mr. Olympia. Samson Dauda was allegedly 305 pounds on stage at the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Great. He's a big man. He has a fantastic physique. Samson Dauda, he's the current Mr. Olympia. Like I said, congratulations to Samson Dauda. He won. He looked great. His conditioning was improved. But that's not enough, in my opinion, to compare him to the king, the GOAT, Ronnie Coleman. I think we're just jumping ahead a little bit too much here, guys, and just throwing that out like it's just something when it's not. Right? So let's hear what Milos had to say. It was just a quick couple seconds, but I just want to give you guys context of what I'm talking about.
You know, so somebody compared to Ronnie, yes, very comparable. I mean, this once in a lifetime kind of athlete.
So that was from Physique Fitness. Shout out to Physique Fitness. Now, okay, well, let's take a look at Mr. Ronnie Coleman. And let's compare apples to apples. Ronnie Coleman's first Mr. Olympia win to Samson Dauda's first Mr. Olympia win. And let's look at the physiques. Now, this is an old ass damn tape. Some of you guys might have not even been alive when Ronnie Coleman won his first Mr. Olympia. And that's why I want to talk about this too, because a lot of you guys that are new to the sport, that are in your 20s, you may not have really gotten to see the real Ronnie Coleman on stage. You see the Ronnie Coleman that's unfortunately in a wheelchair, and you don't get the real perspective as to who he really was on the stage and the freak he was, and a once-in-a-lifetime bodybuilder Ronnie Coleman was. And just the detail and the size that he brought to the stage that no one, in my opinion, yet has been able to match. Now, again, this is older videos. This is like 360p. So bear with me. But this, like the detail, guys, compared to Samson Dauda's first Mr. Olympia win versus Ronnie's first Mr. Olympia win. Night and day, folks. Night and day. The hardness of the muscle, the muscularity, the conditioning, the separation, the detail. You know, it's not, I'm sorry, but Samson doesn't have this. Now, Ronnie Coleman's what, 245, 250 here maybe in his first Mr. Olympia, right? Versus Samson Dauda, 305, which is absolutely insane, right? I'm not knocking Samson. He's a big man. But he didn't bring this level to the stage. I'm sorry. He just is not there yet. I don't know if he's ever going to. I don't know if anyone could ever be where Ronnie Coleman was. So to say he's comparable, I hate that word because he's not. Look at the chest striations. It's on another level, guys. I really want you to see this because It's very rare to see this. And now I did knock Samson Dauda for the gyno at his first Mr. Olympia. And guess who else had gyno on his first Mr. Olympia? Ronnie Coleman, as you can see it right there. But he got rid of that real quick. He got rid of that real quick and didn't make that same mistake coming into the 1999 Mr. Olympia. Let's hope Samson Dauda goes and sees the doctor and gets rid of that gyno. That's so damn distracting. It was bad on Ronnie, but he looked damn good and he won, right? So now let's jog your memory and take a look at Samson Dauda. Now, Samson looks really good. Okay, guys, this is 4K, right? Imagine if this was Ronnie 1998 video in 4K. I mean, my God, it would have been way better. We just watched a 360p video of Ronnie and he still fucking looked amazing. So to me, it's just like, it's not comparison. Like even the midsection is a little bit, when he's relaxed. Ronnie had that too. So we got to go both ways there. Ronnie had the midsection that kind of sticks out when he's relaxing. But the density, the muscle, the striations is just not there on Samson. I'm sorry. He's bigger, so you can say the comparison there to when, say, Ronnie was 295 pounds on stage. Right? We'll take a look at that. But Ronnie at 295, which would be more comparison to what Samson brought here at 305, Ronnie Coleman still whoops his ass. Ronnie Coleman still whoops Samson Dauda's ass. 2003 version to Samson's 2024 version. It's not even close. It's not even close. Samson has great aesthetics. Maybe better aesthetics than Ronnie Coleman. And Samson is a genetic freak. No doubt about it. When I said, whenever Samson brought it together, he'd be a multi-time Mr. Olympia if he could hold it together. So not knocking Samson at all. He's a great bodybuilder. He's one of the hardest working bodybuilders. He competes a lot. He's great for the sport. All right. But you compare that to the GOAT, Mr. Ronnie Coleman. All right, guys. He's just on another level. It's just, I'm sorry, I can't compare the two. This is Ronnie Coleman, 2003 Mr. Olympia. And the density, look at the chest, look at the striations, the hardness to the muscle is the main thing that I really see the difference between the texture and the makeup of the tissue on their body. Look at this compared to Samson. It's not there, guys. I'm sorry. Samson, I don't know, man. Maybe in 5-6 years, Samson can maybe get to this or some shit. But Ronnie had this in 1998. And then he just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Went from 250 to almost 300 on stage. Ripped, shredded, dry to a whole nother level. Like, look at this. So we've seen this. You might have seen it. Like the Christmas tree. Samson doesn't have that type of level of deep. Look at the lat spread, the hamstrings, the glutes, alien level. So no, I'm sorry. Samson's not comparable to Ronnie Coleman. Nobody is. Phil Heath, maybe close, yes. Condition-wise, hardness to the muscle-wise, yes. But no one had the amount of size, muscularity, vascularity, conditioning than Mr. Ronnie Coleman did. Now, I'm going to show you one more piece here. Right there. 1998 Mr. Olympia. Ronnie Coleman. Most muscular. Shredded to the bone. Shrink-wrapped skin. Vascular. Pecs striated. There's no comparison. Leave a comment below. Is Samson better than Ronnie? Is he comparable to Ronnie? When you say comparable, I want you to think conditioning, vascularity, muscularity, hardness, and size. All wrapped into one. Not just, Samson's 305 pounds. He's comparable to Ronnie Coleman. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. There's Samson Dauda. That's from NPC Online photos. These are the photos from the website. That's it. Tell me again. Is it comparable? Leave a comment below. Like the video and subscribe. Guys, I love you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.